The Jacksonville Jaguars' two-way star has done it again. Just when fans thought he had nothing left to prove, Travis Hunter added another remarkable milestone to his already dazzling resume. On a seemingly ordinary Thursday, something extraordinary happened. Not on the field, not in a packed stadium filled with roaring fans, but through a quiet, personal video posted by the Colorado Buffaloes on their social media. It was a video that, within minutes, began echoing across timelines, retweets, and sports media outlets everywhere. There was Hunter, dressed in a graduation cap and gown, speaking directly into the camera with the familiar confidence and warmth that fans have come to know and love. No script, no rehearsed lines, just genuine pride and joy pouring through the screen. The young man who had dominated headlines as one of the most electrifying two-way players in college football wasn't announcing another touchdown, interception, or signing deal. He was announcing something deeper. Something timeless. "Sup, Buff Nation, it's your boy Trav," the 21-year-old said with that iconic grin, staring into his phone camera as if it were a lifelong friend. "Boys out here graduating, man." It wasn't just a line for the camera. It was a declaration. A celebration of a journey that began long before fans knew his name, long before stadium lights ever shone down on him. And as he said those words, his smile was accompanied by the laughter and cheers of his close friends, also dressed in their graduation attire, celebrating alongside him. The University of Colorado, where Hunter had played for 2 unforgettable seasons, confirmed the milestone in their post, noting that the No. 2 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft had officially graduated from their academic program. The message, though brief, carried immense weight. In a sports world where countless athletes leave school early to chase professional dreams, few stay the course to finish their degree, especially after being drafted so high. But Travis Hunter isn't just any athlete. He's rewriting what it means to be a modern-day sports role model. Social media lit up like wildfire as the video made its rounds. Fans, journalists, and fellow athletes all chimed in with praise and encouragement. "Congratulations, young man. Well done." One user wrote, "Got that degree and was drafted 2nd overall. I love seeing athletes complete their education despite being drafted." "Congrats," added another, echoing a sentiment that quickly gained traction. The responses kept flowing. "You're a great role model. I'll always root for you, kid." Another wrote, "Salute to this. This should go viral." And finally, a succinct but heartfelt, "Way to go, kid." It wasn't just the fans who felt moved by Hunter's decision to graduate, it was the entire community. Coaches, professors, classmates, and even sports commentators reflected on how rare and admirable his choice was. For many, it wasn't just about crossing a stage or receiving a diploma. It was about what that diploma represented: discipline, resilience, and a commitment to excellence that extended far beyond football. To truly appreciate the gravity of what Travis accomplished, you have to understand the road he traveled to get here. Born with exceptional athleticism and a mind for the game, Hunter's talent was evident from an early age. By the time he was in high school, he was already being talked about as the best two-way player in the country, a rare gem capable of playing both wide receiver and cornerback at an elite level. College recruiters flocked to him. The media spotlight hovered relentlessly. Expectations climbed sky high. And yet, in a bold and historic move, Hunter made a decision that shocked the world. He committed to Jackson State University to play for Deion Sanders, bypassing powerhouse programs like Florida State, Alabama, and Georgia. It wasn't just a football decision, it was a cultural statement. He chose to bring national attention to an HBCU, helping to redefine what was possible in the world of college athletics. Jackson State, he thrived under Coach Prime, showing flashes of brilliance and maturity far beyond his years. When Coach Sanders later made the jump to the University of Colorado, Hunter followed. And there, on a much larger national stage, he continued to cement his legacy. As a Buffalo, he played both sides of the ball at a high level, locking down receivers as a defensive back and making highlight reel catches as a receiver. But it wasn't just his stats that turned heads, it was how he carried himself. The leadership, the determination, the willingness to outwork everyone. By the end of his final college season, Hunter's trophy case was overflowing. He took home the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year award, a testament to his dominance on defense. But the crowning achievement came when he was named the winner of the Heisman Trophy, an almost unheard of feat for a two-way player. The last time the sport had seen someone with this level of two-way dominance, the name was Charles Woodson. But even that comparison doesn't fully capture what Hunter had done. With NFL scouts salivating, it was no surprise when the Jacksonville Jaguars made a bold move during the 2025 NFL Draft, trading up to secure the No. 2 overall pick. Their target was clear: Travis Hunter. They didn't just want a cornerback or a wide receiver. They wanted a generational athlete who could change the identity of their franchise. The post-draft press conference, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen spoke with excitement and reverence. "Travis Hunter is the kind of player you build around," Cohen said. "We plan to start him primarily on offense, but we all know his abilities extend far beyond that. He's one of the most gifted athletes I've ever seen, and we're going to let him be who he is." That meant one thing: Travis Hunter would get to continue doing what he loved most, playing on both sides of the ball. And in doing so, he would carry on the rare legacy of being a two-way player at the professional level, something few teams even consider in today's era of specialization. But for Hunter, being different isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. Still, in the midst of all this professional success, he didn't lose sight of his educational goals. The demands on a college football player are immense, balancing classes, workouts, travel, practice, media obligations, and more. But Hunter managed to juggle it all. And now, with degree in hand, he stands as a beacon for future athletes who are told they have to choose between dreams. He didn't choose. He achieved them all. When asked about why he stayed to finish his degree, Hunter gave a simple, heartfelt response. "Because I promised my family I would. I told my mom and dad from the beginning that no matter what happened with football, I'd get my education. That was important to me and to them." That sense of loyalty to his family, his teammates, his coaches, and himself has always been a central part of Hunter's identity. It's what made him choose Jackson State. It's what helped him become a leader in the Colorado locker room. And now it's what makes him such a promising figure for the Jaguars and the city of Jacksonville. Fans across the league are already buzzing about how Cohen will use him. Will he be the next big-time wideout for Trevor Lawrence? A lockdown corner who shuts down top receivers? A secret weapon who lines up in multiple spots on both offense and defense? Possibilities are endless, and for a team looking to make a playoff run, having a player like Hunter is a massive advantage. But beyond the field, his graduation is what might leave the most lasting impact. In an age where college athletics is becoming more about nil deals and draft positioning, Hunter's journey is a refreshing reminder of what college can be. It's about discovery, growth, maturity, and yes, about finishing what you start. For every young fan who sees Hunter score a touchdown or break up a pass, there will now be another example to admire: Travis Hunter in a graduation gown, beaming with pride, showing that hard work pays off in more ways than one. His decision to celebrate that milestone publicly was more than just a personal moment. It was a powerful message to countless others that success isn't just measured by fame or fortune. His graduation also reminded many of the importance of identity beyond sport. For too long, athletes have been defined solely by their performance. But Hunter's journey is different. It says you can be more. You can be an athlete and a scholar, competitor and a thinker, a student and a star. As he steps into his NFL career, Hunter carries with him not just the hopes of the Jaguars fan base, but the admiration of fans across the country who see in him a new kind of hero. One who doesn't take shortcuts. One who honors his commitments. One who stays true to his word.